The algorithm has spoken. The winning predictions are confirmed as they race towards the finish line.
Welcome to C.R.I, your trusted source for professional handicapping at Caymanas Park. I'm Ned Gunter, bringing you clear, data-driven race analysis built for punters who want to bet smarter, not guess. Before we get into the card, thank you. Whether you have been with us from day one or this is your first video, you are welcome here. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and join a community that shows up every race day. Quick reminder, everything I cover here today is backed by the full data on CRIpicks.com, post position stats, jockey trainer combos, odds movement, it's all there. As a quick look-up cheat sheet you can pull up right there before you bet. And if you want the complete breakdown in one place, grab the race day analysis PDF. It's free to download on the site. Link is in the description. Now let's break down Saturday, April 11, 2026. 10 races at Caymanas Park, 2 graded stakes. Headlines, this card. The 33rd running of the THORNBIRD Stakes for 3-year-old fillies in race 7 and the 33rd running of the Prince Consort Stakes for colts and geldings in race 10. The Royal Dad Trophy overnight allowance in race 9. Let's get into it. Race number 1, 4 furlong straight maiden condition race, native bred 4-year-old and up. Jockeys, non-winners since October. 4 furlongs down the street, $730,000, 15 runners, maiden 4-year-olds and upwards. Jockey, not winners since October. And no expert pick, 5 contenders between 21.5 and 26.3%. Pure spread race. Humility from post 13 is the top contender at 26.3%. Joanne Forbes for Downton Sir Drew was 5-2 chase in the final furlong, 4 lengths. Second to Great T. Magnum. Forbes carries a 4-kilo claim. Post 13 is deep in the outside zone, a positive on the straight. Control aggression at 25.9% from post 4 with Devon Thompson for Donovan Russell. Was 3-2 prominent for 6 furlongs, 9 lengths. Third to Black Ringo. Fitter now, Thompson carries a 4-kilo claim. Runaway Bay at 23.4% from post 6 with Calvin Bailey for Donovan Lee Sin. Was 2-1, challenge 2 furlongs out, 6 lengths. Fourth to Laurie's Secret. Bailey carries a 3-kilo claim. Army Recruit at 22.1% from post 15 with Ramon Napier for Michael Brown, who was 7-1, half length. Second to Boss Lady Jane. Behind, next out. Napier carries a 2-kilo claim. Rejected Knight at 21.5% from post 2 with Josh Edwards for Robert French. A Sunshine and Shadow Colt making a very belated debut. Edwards carries a 4-kilo claim. No expert pick, 15 runners down the street. 4 of our top 5 are drawn in the favored zone. Humility outside, Control Aggression and Runaway Bay in the middle. Army Recruit wide. Rejected Knight is in the rail zone with a debut fitness question. Spread race, box wide. C.R.I selection, Humility to win, Exacta box, Humility, Control Aggression and Runaway Bay. Trifecta add, Army Recruit. Race number 2, 7.5 furlongs, restricted stakes, imported 3-year-old and up, non-winners of 3, native bred 3-year-old and native bred 4-year-old, non-winners of 4. 7.5 furlongs, $1.19 million, 6 runners, restricted stakes, and 1 expert pick. The Teacher from the USA at 59.1%. That is the highest win probability on the entire card, and the only ask above 50% today. The Teacher from post 3 is the expert pick at 59.1%. Robert Aladdin for Jason DaCosta was 3-5, led clear 1 furlong out, beat Honor Prince by 3 lengths. Last out winner at odds on. Aladdin and DaCosta on stakes day. Mulligan Man from the USA at 37% from post 5 with Tevin Foster for Saclame Roman was 5-2, prominent for 6 furlongs, 3 lengths. Third to the Teacher, direct farm line, beaten by the expert pick last time. Star Quest at 32.7% from post 6 with Jaime Henderson for Jason DaCosta. 2 lengths. Third to Star Aura, 13 lengths. Fourth to Benison. Anderson carries a 3-kilo claim. Miss Marabella from the USA at 30.9% from post 4 with Javanil Parkinson for Peter John Passard was 8-5, led clear in the final 3 furlongs, beat Bowmore by 3 lengths. Fit last out winner. Passard Also, saddles 2. Olivia de Oro from the USA at 29.6% from post 1 with Dane Dawkins for Peter John Passard was 7-5 led, beat Unbelievable Power by 1 length, improving the second Passard runner. 2 trainers with 2 runners in a 6-horse field. The Teacher at 59.1% has direct form over Mulligan Man. This is the strongest single of the day, the only true conviction play on the card. C.R.I. selection, the Teacher to win, Exacta the Teacher over Mulligan Man, trifecta add Miss Marabella and Star Quest. Race number 3, 7.5 furlongs, maiden condition race, native bred, 3-year-olds, 7.5 furlongs, $1.05 million, 7 runners, 3-year-old maidens, and 1 expert pick. The Maestro at 36.1%. The Maestro from post 1 is the expert pick at 36.1%. Ryan Lewis for Peter John Passard was 4-5 chased for 7 furlongs, 4 lengths, second to 1 Ianza Links. Note that name, 1 Ianza Links, because the winner of that race shows up in race 7 today, the Thornbird Stakes. The farm line crosses card, will draw. Code Red at 28.9% from post 4 with Anthony Allen for Anthony Nunes was 17-1, led for 3 furlongs, 1 length, second to Red 32. Fit Allen carries a 2-kilo claim. Sanador at 28.6% from post 6 with Tyrese Anderson or Stedman Curtis was 75-1 on debut, 9 lengths. Second to Charming Chatterbox Anderson carries a 3-kilo claim. Big Price debut, runner-up. Prosperity Sen at 22.3% from post 3 with Christopher Mamdine for Alfred Brown was 20-1, well outrun, 10 lengths, fourth to Olivia de Oro. Olivia de Oro is in race 2 today, another cross card, and the School Bus Links at 19.8% from post 5 with Uville Pidup for Barrington Bernard was 9-1, no factor on debut, should be given time, a long shot. The Maestro at 36.1% as the strongest form line through Ianza Links. Code Red and Sanador are the underneath threats for the exotics. C.R.I. selection, the Maestro to win, Exacta the Maestro over Code Red, trifecta and Sanador, and Prosperity Sen. Race number 4, 7 furlongs, restricted under ones 3, native bred 5-year-old and up done winners of 4, imported 5-year-old and up done winners of 3, 7 furlongs, $800,000, 7 runners, restricted allowance and no expert pick. 5 contenders between 31% and 35.6% tight spread. Icarus Slim from post 5 is the top contender at 35.6%. Robert Aladdin for Donovan Phillips led clear 2 furlongs out, half a length second to Titan Tempo. Titan Tempo runs in race 8 today, cross card form. Half a length loss is premium form for this class. Blue Sensation at 33.9% from post 7 with Radish Roman for Peter John Passard. Half a length second to King Pie. 3 lengths third to My Sunshine. Roman and Passard on current form. Rockola at 32% from post 2 with Richie Shakes for Michael Marlowe was 7-1. Evil Run 3 lengths third to Titan Tempo. Fitter Shakes carries a 2-kilo claim. Another horse with direct form against the race 8 expert pick. The Soul Warrior at 31.2% from post 4 with Tyrese Anderson for Donovan Russell. Prominent led 1 furlong out, half a length second to Battle Angel. Anderson carries a 3-kilo claim. Another narrow defeat. Successful Man at 31% from post 3 with Demar Williams for Errol Burke was 8-1, outsprint early, 4 lengths fourth to Titan Tempo. Williams carried a 2-kilo claim. 3 of the top 5 have form lines directly through Titan Tempo. No expert pick, 5 contenders within 5 points. 3 have direct form against race 8 Titan Tempo. That's a strong reference horse. Flat spread, box wide. C.R.I. selection, Icarus Slim to win, Exacta box, Icarus Slim, and Blue Sensation, trifecta add Rockola and Soul Warrior. Race number 5, 5.5 furlongs, restricted under ones 5, native bred 5-year-old and up, no units of 2, imported 5-year-old and up, maiden 5.5 furlongs, $720,000, 8 runners and 2 expert picks. Never at 31.4% and Roman Princess at 30.3%, both under 32. Very flat for expert picks. Never from post 3 is the first expert pick at 31.4%, Nicardo Carr for Patrick Lynch. Chased for 3 furlongs, 13 lengths, fourth to Oh My Gosh. Fitter Car carries a 4 kilo claim. Roman Princess from post 4 is the second expert pick at 30.3%. Caymanas Park Lennis Shim was 5-2 length, clear in the final 2 furlongs. Beat Sweet Burn by 5 lengths. Ambison carries a 3 kilo claim. Last out winner. Dominant margin. Lucky Papa at 29.9% from post 6 with Emilia McLean for Omar Williams was 14-1 all pace, 4 lengths. 6th to Don't Tell Lulu. McLean carries a 3 kilo claim. Fort Haldane at 28.7% from post 7 with Tevin Foster for Michael Marlowe was 5-1, led for 4 furlongs, 1 length. Second to Don't Tell Lulu. Fit 1 length. Second, tight form at this level. Undeclared War at 27.9% from post 2 with Ramon Napier for Cashbird Kalwa Singh was 25-1, run evenly, 3 lengths. Third to Don't Tell Lulu. Napier carries a 2 kilo claim. 3 of the top 5 have recent form against Don't Tell Lulu. The gaps are small. Roman Princess is the only first winner in the mix. 5 length margin. C.R.I. selection never to win. Exacta never over Roman Princess. Trifecta add Lucky Papa and Fort Haldane. Race number 6. 6 furlongs. 3-year-old and up optional claiming. 6-year-old and up non-winners of 4. Imported 5-year-old maiden and native bred 5-year-old non-winners of 2. 6 furlongs. $700,000. 16 owners. The biggest field on the card. Optional claiming at 350 down to 250,000. And 1 expert pick, Newland Links at 41.2%. Newland Links from post 15 is the expert pick at 41.2%. Johnny Anderson for Barrington Bernard was 3-1, chased for 3 furlongs, 4 lengths. Third to Give Me the Light. Anderson carries a 3 kilo claim. Wilson from post 2 at 35.2%. Robert Annabine for Carlton Cunningham. Frederick last out, chased for 7 furlongs, 7 lengths. Second to Always Right. Inside draw, safe grounds on the wrong course in a big field, claiming at 350,000. Dodge this link at 33.6% from post 9 with Rama in Garden for Sacklane Roman. Prominent outrun in the final furlong, 8 lengths. Third to Run With Me. Garden carries a 4 kilo claim. Middle draw, claiming at 350,000. Turn on the Light at 30.9% from post 3 with Radish Roman for Peter John Passard was 8-5, held up, run on, 1 length. Third to Sky-Easy. Victor Roman aboard, claiming at 350,000. Sir Ganga Jamuna at 25.1% from post 4 with Eric Arton for Junior Panton was 8-5, 3 lengths. Second to Nothing But Trouble back in January. Thick Arton carries a 3 kilo claim, not claiming. 16 runners, expert pick stuck on post 15. Newland Links has to come from the wide. Wilson saves all the ground from post 2. That's the chalk versus draw argument. Protect the expert pick with Wilson underneath. C.R.I. selection, Newland Links to win. Exact above Newland Links and Wilson trifecta add. Dodge this link and Turn on the Light. Race number 7, 7 furlongs. The 33rd running of the Thornbird Stakes. Graded Stakes, native bred 3-year-old fillies. The 33rd running of the Thornbird Stakes, Grade 2, 7 furlongs, $1.75 million, 3-year-old fillies only, 9 runners and no expert pick. 5 contenders from 32.4 took 45.3%, but Tailor Made at 45.3% is a near single, and Jason DaCosta saddles 3 of the 9. Tailor Made from post 5 is the top contender at 45.3%. Robert Aradine for Jason DaCosta was 3-1, won the Hotline Stakes by 4 lengths. Improving sort. Last out, stakes winner, Aladina Board. Dream Chacha at 41.5% from post 8 with Tevin Foster for Jason DaCosta was 9-2, chased for 6 furlongs, 4 lengths. Second to Tailor Made. Direct Farm Line beaten by the top tick by 4 lengths. Last time, the second DaCosta runner. Giving thanks at 35.8% from post 2 with Debito Arvi for Philip Fiani was 3-1, outrun in the final 3 furlongs, 8 lengths. Third to Tailor Made. Third horse with direct form against the top pick. 1 Ianza Links at 34.3% from post 3 with Radish Roman for Anthony Nunes. Prominent led 2 furlong out, beat the Maestro by 3 lengths. The Maestro runs in race 3 today as our expert pick. Cross card, form line, Roman aboard. Another wow at 32.4% from post 9 with Tajir Sekou for Anthony Nunes. Led clear in the final 2 furlongs. Beat Passion on Beyond by 9 lengths. Sekou carries a 2 kilo claim. The second Nunes runner. Also were noting Alia's Will from post 1 was 7-2 held up led in the final furlong. Beat Sky is the Limit. Sky is the Limit was our expert pick. Winner on the Easter Monday card. Alia's Will is outside the C.R.I. top 5 but has a live form angle. Da Costa, Sadrus 3, Tailor Made, Dreamcatcher and Midnight Traveller. When one barn has 3 of the 9 in a graded stakes, they have picked their spot. Tailor Made at 45.3% is the closest thing to a single in this race. The form line through the top pick is Bulletproof, Dreamcatcher and Giving Thanks, both run behind her. C.R.I. selection, Tailor Made to win, exactly Tailor Made over Dreamcatcher, Trifecta ad, Giving Thanks and 1 Ianza Links. Race number 8, 5 furlongs straight, 3-year 1 and up, claiming 5 furlongs down the straight, $1.01 million, 14 runners, top level claiming at 1.5 million to 1.2 million and 1 expert pick. Emperor of the Cats at 42.2%. Emperor of the Cats from post 3 is the expert pick at 42.2%. Dane Dawkins for Orav Hayden. Led clear 1 furlong out. Big press conference by 2 lengths. Last out winner with direct form over 2 rivals in this field. Post 3 is in the rail zone. A slight concern on the straight, but the farm margin is strong enough that the modern still ranks him on top, claiming at 1.5 million. Titan Tempo from the USA at 31.8% from post 4 with Demar Williams for Philip Lee, who was 4-5 prominent, driven, led 1 furlong out, beat Icarus Slim. Williams carries a 2 kilo claim. Icarus Slim runs in race 4 today. Cross card form. Post 4 is the front edge of the favourite middle zone, claiming at 1.5 million. James at 31.6% from post 1 with Philip Parchment for Michael Spencer. Was 8-5, outpaced 10 lengths, 4th to Emperor of the Cats. Direct farm line beaten 10 lengths by the expert pick, claiming at 1.5 million. Press conference at 30.3% from post 5 with Robert Anadine for Jason DaCosta. Was 4-1, chased in the final furlong, 2 lengths, second to Emperor of the Cats. Another direct farm line to the expert pick. Post 5 is dead center for the favourite million, claiming at 1.5 million. I Am Fred from the USA at 25.9% from post 11 with Calvin Bailey for Jason DaCosta. 8 lengths, 4th to Is That a Fact? Back in 2024, only 1 race since. Bailey carries a 3 kilo claim. Post 11 is outside. The second DaCosta runner claiming at 1.5 million. Emperor of the Cats has the direct form over James and press conference. 2 of the top 5. Post 3 is in the rail zone on the straight, but 2 lengths clear last time gives him the margin. Titan Tempo and press conference have the better draws from post 4 and 5. Protect the Exacta with them. C.R.I. selection, Emperor of the Cats to win. Exacta, Emperor of the Cats over Titan Tempo. Trifecta ad, press conference and I Am Fred. Race number 9, 9 furlongs, 25 yards. The Royal Dad Trophy, overnight allowance, 3-year 1 and up. The Royal Dad Trophy, 9 furlongs and 25 yards, $1.25 million, 12 runners, overnight allowance and 2 expert picks. Don Quasi at 40.8% and Maid Mistress from the USA at 37.3%. Don Quasi from post 3 is the first expert pick at 40.8%. Demar Williams for Barrington Bernard was 4-5 led, clear in the final 2 furlongs. Beat Linguist by 6 lengths, improving. Williams carries a 2 kilo claim. 6 length last out winner at odds on, the best last out margin in the field. Main Mistress from the USA from post 11 is the second expert pick at 37.3%. Omar Walker for Peter John Prasad was 18-1, run evenly, 6 lengths 4th to Goodbye Firefly. Big price last time. The model sees more than the market did. Mark My Identity at 35% from post 9 with Dane Dawkins for Byron Davis. Slow into stride and well behind early, 6 lengths 3rd to Sir Don. Dawkins aboard, a strong finisher once he gets into gear. Cookie Day at 9th at 25.8% from post 7 with Emilia Marquine for Gary Sabrati. was 5-2, outrun early, 6 lengths. Second to She's That Girl. McLean carries a 3-kilo claim. American Aviator from the USA at 25.5% from post 10 with Tevin Foster for Jason DaCosta was 3-2, led clear in the final 2 furlong. Beat We Jammin' by 7 lengths. Beat We Jammin', who is the expert pick in race 10, by 7 lengths. Cross card form. Also worth noting, Rainsville from post 8 with Tajay Siku for Robert Crichton was 7-1 chase in the final 2 furlongs, 6 lengths. Second to Sheridan Fit. Siku carries a 2-kilo claim outside the CRI top 5, but recent form is live. Don Quasey at 40.8% is the form ours. 6 lengths winner stretching to 9 furlongs and 25 yards. The trip is the question. Made Mistress for Passard is the surprise pick at second. American Aviator beat We Jammin' directly a cross-card form line into race 10. C.R.I. selection Don Quasey to Will Exacta Don Quasey over Made Mistress trifecta add Mark My Identity and American Aviator. Race number 10, 7 furlongs, the 33rd running of the Prince Consort Stake, graded stakes, native bred, 3-year-old. The 33rd running of the Prince Consort Stake, Grade 2, 7 furlongs, $1.75 million, 3-year-old colts and geldings only. 13 runners, the male counterpart to the Thornbird earlier in the day. 2 expert picks, We Jammin' at 41.8% and Salute the Don at 39.7%. We Jammin' from post 7 is the first expert pick at 41.8%. Omar Walker for Peter John Passard. 1 is 2-year-old stakes, 7 lengths. Second to American Aviator. American Aviator runs in race line today, cross card form. Salute the Don from post 1 is the second expert pick at 39.7%. Dane Dawkins for Gary Sabraki. Favorite last out, Look Well, led, won the Sir Award Stakes by 8 lengths. 8 lengths, that's the best last out margin in the field. Dawkins aboard, Sabrati Suggs 3, Salute the Don, God's Plan, and Stardom. So Lucky Am I at 39.3% from post 4 with Bebito Harvey for Ian Roberts. Chased in the final 2 furlongs, 8 lengths. Second to Salute the Don. Direct form line, he's been beaten by 8 lengths last time by the second expert pick. Bigger Boss at 35.7% from post 8 with Robert Adadid for Jason DaCosta. Was 2-1, held up and led 1 furlong out. Beat Victorious Links, last out winner. Victorious Links runs in the Thornbird Stakes today, cross-card form. Stardom at 34% from post 11 with Clive Lynch for Gary Sabrati, who was 7-5 favourite last out, 4 lengths. Third to Bigger Boss, can improve the second Sabrati runner. Also were noted Fernando from post 12 with Radish Roman for Anthony Nunes, was 2-1, held up, led in the final furlong, beat Any Means by 1 length. Last out winner, Roban aboard, outside the CRI top 5, but live form. 5 horses within 8 percentage points on the feature. We Jammin' as the Mugler edge. Salute the Don as the dominant last out margin. The gap between them is just 2 points. This is the closing feature play of the day. Expect a championship finish. CRI selection, We Jammin' to win. Exacta Bots, We Jammin' and Salute the Don. Trifecta add So Lucky Am I and Bigger Boss. That concludes your Caribbean Racing Intelligence Breakdown for Saturday, April 11, 2026. Key takeaways, race 2, the teacher, 59.1%, the highest number on the entire card. The only horse above 50%. Direct farm over Mulligan Man. This is the only true single horse play today. Race number 7, Thornbird Stakes, tailor-made at 45.3%, grade 2. No expert tick, but a near single. Race number 10, Prince Consort Stakes, We Jammin' at 41.8% and Salute the Don at 39.7%. 2 expert ticks separated by 2 points. 13 runners, championship quality. Race 9, Royal Dad Trophy, Don Quasey at 40.8%. 6 length winner stretching for 9 furlongs. Made Mistress at 37.3%. Passard's Surprise, second pick. American Aviator beat We Jammin' by 7. Cross card form into race 10. Race number 8, Straight Course, Emperor of the Cats at 42.2%. Last out winner, but drawn post 3 in the rail zone on the straight. Titan Tempo and Press Conference have better draws from post 4 and 5 protect the exacta. Best bet, the teacher in race 2, 59.1%. The day's strongest singer, Aladdin, for the Costa. Tailor Made in race 7, 45.3%. Thornbird Stakes, grade 2, last out, stakes winner. Emperor of the Cats in race 8, 42.2%, last out winner. Dawkins for Aiden. We Jamin in race 10, 41.8%. Prince Consort Stakes, grade 2, Passard School. Newland Links in race 6, 41.2%. 16 runners field, drawn, post 15, protect with Wilson. Don Quasi in race 9, 40.8%. Royal Dutch Trophy, 6th length winner. Before I sign off, thank you to every punter who tunes in, shares this show, drop pics in the comments, and comes back every race day. This community is built on trust. You trust us to bring the data, we show up every time. Remember, the video gives you the big picture, but when you're at Caymanas or standing in line at betting shops and you need a quick reminder, that's what CRIpicks.com is built for. Think of it as your cheat sheet at the window. I also post a full race day analysis PDF you can download and have on your phone. It's all free. Just head over to CRIpicks.com. Link is in the description. If this helped you out, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't. I'm Ned Gunter. See you at Caymanas Park.